Good morning, Wayfam from Chester in England.
I'm Ashley, this is Josh. Welcome to our channel.
We sold everything we had to travel the world, and now we want to share with you the way away.
So be sure to subscribe down below, give us a like, and hit that bell so you can follow more of our adventures.
Let's go. All right, we are in England, in fact, and today we are checking out all of Chester. The first thing, though, is we want to see the town, but we're not sure if we want to do it by ourselves or maybe go on a tour.
It is a sunny day in Chester, England.
Standard for England.
We have been so lucky with the weather. We are using this coin to figure out what we're doing today. Our first order of business is how are we going to see the city? Are we going to take a city tour, or are we going to walk around ourselves and try to figure it out? Head city tour, tails, walking around and figuring it out ourselves?
All right.
Let's do it. 1, 2, 3.
Oh, geez.
Heads is a city tour. Let's go find it. Just bought our ticket and it was £7 per person for the tour.
Now this is the Via Decumana.
The tour has started. We've got the cutest old man leading. The tour is actually being held by a guild from this town. The first thing we've learned is that this is one of 3 Roman fortresses built in the UK. Apparently there were 4 legions that initially came over to what's now known as the UK, and we have York, Chester, and one other fortress in Wales. That's all that they built apparently. So this is one of 3 Roman fortresses in the UK.
Over here is the North Gate. This one was built in 1810. This replaced the medieval. Benedictine Abbey in 1092 by William the Conqueror.
We've come into this little square where there is an abbey, and we're learning that it was King Henry who married. Oh, it's so hard to remember all the names of the monarchies and kings here. But basically, that was once a monastery, and then it was a Catholic church, and then when they changed the religion here in the UK, it was then like I guess Church of England or Protestant. This is the voice of someone who really doesn't know what they're talking about. So he was talking about the church and the abbey and all that. Oh, he stopped again. So we were just talking about the church back there and how it was an abbey, and then it was a Catholic church, then it was I guess Church of England or whatever it was. But Ashley was like whispering to me, "Oh, it's just like the shows I'm watching."
Oh my gosh, yeah, I just started watching the Tudors and he was going through like King Henry VIII and all the information and Anne Boleyn. Oh, it's so good to watch like historical shows and then bring up the history because I feel like I know better, even though it's like made up.
It's traumatized.
Yeah. Wait, but have you said how passionate our little guide Alan is?
I said he was very cute, but he is quite passionate.
He's so passionate. Just painting the pictures for us. It's awesome.
1, 2, 3, 4. Can you see this, sir? Yeah. This is our racecourse, and it's the oldest racecourse in the United Kingdom. It was first raced on in 1539. Blasted the walls and the walls fell down. Can you see them?
Chester is an extremely historic city here in England. We are currently walking on a wall that was built by the Romans. The Romans came here to this specific town in 79 AD. That is so long ago, and it's so cool that they still have the walls here today. They've all obviously been worked on because people actually use these walls every single day to walk on. That's amazing.
We're in the city center now, and it's so cool to see all the different styles of homes. There's some dating back 600 plus years and come from different eras, such as the Tudor era. We've got Dutch style homes and everything, and Ashley is loving seeing these old places. But we've been walking around a while. I think it's time we get a drink.
So our next order of business is tea or coffee, which means we have to flip for it. So let's say tea heads, because obviously the queen drinks tea, and coffee tails.
Okay, all right.
Let's get this 2-pounder. Ready? Coffee it is.
Wait, hold on. Are you just like flipping it to one side and then deciding whether you want to put it on your wrist?
No, you always flip it over like this,
Yeah,
right?
there's a bit of a pause there.
I knew there was, but it's true. This is how I did it this morning. I have to keep it the same.
All right, so tea?
Coffee.
Oh.
Tea's the queen. It was tails.
Okay. I think Ashley made a good flip. Got me some coffee here, except, what is this?
He's tattling right now.
Yeah, yes, we flipped for coffee. That is an iced
latte.
chai. It's an iced
Latte.
chai. Chai, what does chai mean? In every language other than English. Chai means tea.
I almost got espresso in it. A dirty chai, would that have counted?
Yes.
Okay, so the thing is, you know, when I flipped it, I had it over and the queen was on there, you know, so I thought that we'd just split it. And when I flipped it over like this, Josh got the coffee for that one and I got the tea for this one.
You know, if you weren't in a hole, you wouldn't have to dig yourself out. But I'll be honest, I'm not too upset. I have my coffee, I have some toast.
I should have made him flip for the toast, but I didn't.
Get out of the shot. She broke the rules, she's out of the vlog.
Oh, I'm out of the vlog, huh?
No, I mean, sorry, you can come back. I don't want to do this by myself.
You'd be in the vlog the whole day by yourself. He wouldn't do that. He couldn't survive.
You're okay, you're okay.
This is a delicious chai though, so good. So when we did a tour in York and the tour here, it was done by the Guild, and it was really cool. Both tour guides had lived in the area in the city for a really long time. This specific guide has been guiding for over 40 years
And
here
he
in the
lived
city.
here,
And he
yeah.
lived in this city when he was a child. So when we'd go by his aunt's house, he would talk about it. When we'd go by his grandfather's old house, he would talk about it, and his old shop. Very cool. It's the first time I think ever that we had a tour guide who has been a tour guide for 40 years in the town that he grew up in. And he has lived here, I mean, I don't want to guess his age, but a long time.
All right, coffee was delicious. We are now walking along the waterfront. It is a gorgeous day in Chester here. And Ashley said, maybe I want some ice cream. So I said, you won't have to flip for that ish.
Heads ice cream, tails ice cream. Flip it.
Tails no ice cream, just to clarify.
Heads, baby! I'm on fire today.
Oh, okay. Literally everything you flipped for is exactly what you wanted.
Oh, yeah. The queen is on my side.
So the cool thing about this ice cream shop is this is a Victorian era ice cream stand down here by the river. So this place is so historical.
Yeah, such a cool city, little town. And look, I got a little flake. They call this a flake in England in my ice cream. Oh, she asked if I wanted a flake and I said, yes I do. Yeah, it's so creamy. I know what you're doing.
You know, people are going to start to think that you have an ice cream thing.
It's you, creeper.
All right, that about does it for Chester. It has been a gorgeous day and we really enjoyed it here. I love that there's such a wide diversity of like history here. I mean, you have stuff going back to the Roman times and probably even before. We didn't see everything, obviously, but that's crazy to have stuff basically 2,000 years old here.
So old, everything.
Yeah.
I love it. It's so beautiful, and yeah, I've just enjoyed being here, and I wouldn't have appreciated it as much as I got to without doing a tour.
Yeah, so thank the Queen of England for flipping heads on us and taking the tour. That was amazing.
Yeah.
And I hope we encouraged you guys to get out there and travel today. Definitely come check out Chester. If you've thought about going to York, I would also take time to come to Chester. They're similar style, I would say.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they both are walled cities, and you can actually walk on the wall in both of them, which I really enjoyed in New York, and I enjoyed here as well.
All right, we will see you in the next video.
Bye,
Bye.
Whippet!